Just tell me where to go.
Finally. I've been calming the Republic for days. Starting to get frostbite out here. Name's Bren. I'm SIS. Been tracking intel reports of Imperial activity in the Rigid Zone. Nothing's supposed to be here. Turns out there's something. The Fatality. Imperial destroyer downed years ago. The Dreadmaster's forces are holding it like she's still spaceworthy.
Once the Imperials and the Dreadmasters have softened each other up, we can carpet bomb the lot of them.
They can kill each other for all I care. I want to know what's in that wreck that's worth fighting for. Been piecing together old intel reports. Long time back, shortly after the Dreadmaster's capture, the Fatality, we shot it down before it could do much damage. Looked like the vessel disintegrated on impact. No more imp ships came, so we figured it was a fluke.
No escape pods launched before the Fatality went down? Must have been a short fight.
We got lucky. Cracked the enemy's reactor with our first hit. Crew died from radiation exposure. Better than freezing under the ice, I guess. I got close to the fighting out there. The Dreadmaster's forces are a nasty bunch, led by a mean mountain of a Hauk. The imps are terrified of this guy. Heard the commander telling his men the Hauk's hunting them for sport. Can't argue with that assessment.
Imperial soldiers don't scare easily. The leader of the Dreadmaster's forces must be especially dangerous.
I've seen this Hauk, Master Jedi. Dangerous is an understatement. Whatever's inside the Fatality, we don't want the imps or Dreadmasters getting it. People like you could make sure they don't.
I didn't listen to all of this just to say no. Of course I'll help you.
I'm giving you coordinates to the Fatality's excavation site. Send the competition packing and hunt down the ship's cargo manifest. Then we'll know what we're dealing with. Be seeing you.
Got it. That wasn't too bad. Another one down.
Tazuza Nerko, Higadaloya, Okata Uzazul. Pula Mustaki Trita Nini, Tadnu Valulia Witiba.
What's so important about this ship that you're willing to fight over it?
Kavatumpa Stupa, Makinsa, Topa Maske, Ikatugutu Lu Rajarat Roda Puliyama.
Are you saying those are HK droids?
Tuju Uya, Hiwanchi Gospa.
Fatality was carrying HK droids.
HK droids haven't been seen in the galaxy for decades. And that ship is filled with them. Some kind of secret Imperial project. No wonder our friends are fighting over that wreck.
What exactly is an HK droid? What are they used for?
Skipped history class? The HK model was the deadliest assassin droid ever produced. The most famous one was made to order for Darth Revan. It's all starting to make sense. The Dreadmasters use their powers to guide the Fatality and its HKs here to stage a breakout. That plan failed. But now our enemies can use the droids for something much worse.
What's the damage potential of these droids? How much could they do to us?
A single HK droid operating alone can easily eliminate military, political, and economic leaders. The Fatality holds dozens of HKs. An army.
Was the Empire planning to use those droids here?
Not the Empire. An apprentice of the Dreadmasters. According to this, he stole the Fatality and its HKs at their command. It's all starting to make sense. The Dreadmasters use their powers to guide the Fatality and its HKs here to stage a breakout. That plan failed. But now our enemies can use the droids for something much worse.
There wasn't a single HK droid on the ship that wasn't damaged and frozen in ice.
You can bet our enemies have a plan to fix them.
The Hawk and his minions are all dead. The Dreadmasters aren't a problem.
They're not our only enemies. What if the Empire gets these things? Or the Hutt Cartel? HK droids are a bigger advantage than our enemies deserve. We've got to get those things out of the Fatality and working for us.
I could do a lot of good with an assassin droid on my team.
Considering how many defeats you've personally handed the Empire, I'd say you're exactly who needs an HK unit. Problem is, the Fatality's droids were all damaged in the crash. They've spent years on ice, but we need them working yesterday. Schematics and spare parts are the key ingredients. I know for a fact Zerka Corporation maintains HK designs in their laboratory databases.
If it's the only way to ensure the HKs don't wind up in enemy hands, I'll do whatever it takes.
You've got a track record for achieving the impossible, Master Jedi. I like that. I have a lead on one private Zerka complex. Raiding it won't be easy, but what is? The rest will be up to you. Get the schematics and whatever parts we'll need. I'll maintain position and watch the Fatality until you get back. Be seeing you.
Rata apatiki irprit veritini savasia savene casis. Andravimos pandimas protes cad aviteratai. Patarana ango, mis aka nanom alas potas era, atudo domanas somogo, todor gisbavo apietai.
Vila kapa janganga, agadenam nemua imuk. Laborananga, amninika, namnaya, mamne gamra.
Upude waralu ful kuleg ukunet ugustama akukuzado. Kuverunu l'horizon gal ruvel azon ujedet udumuta.
Kiam nemak ben nemak. Kinekap kangkanak. Nayam memgam kaika. Kekwa nam karak nayam nemak.
Wara boys status dun un mod, tatolle ranza tuega. Lufeta naturu kuryuzundu afta lulu uwak gamlu mendu.
I have everything we need to reactivate the HK droids.
Everything except the best droid engineer in the sector. Luckily, he owes me a favor. He'll meet you inside the Fatality when it's clear. And yes, that means enemy forces have retaken the ship. This time, a Sith calling himself the Lord of Agony.
The Republic couldn't spare a platoon to secure the Fatality while I was gone?
The Republic assigned a whole company to guard the crash site. It didn't make any difference. You're in for a nightmare of a fight. But it's the only way to keep those HK droids out of enemy hands. Once the Fatality is safe to enter, my engineer friend will head inside. Not much of a talker, but he gets the job done.
That wasn't too bad. Another one down. for victory!
Okutuchuska no iku chusa. Yumata chipontata. Yompi Padawan ni Bobo Chobaluma.
Declaration. Self-diagnostics complete. Personality matrix updated. All systems go. Salutation. Greetings, Master. I am HK-51. I am armed, operational, and at your command? Observation. I previously served the Sith Empire. Now I serve you. That is unexpected.
What did the Empire program you for, HK?
Summation. My primary function is enemy elimination with extreme prejudice. Secondary functions include threat analysis, bodyguard duties, and pleasant conversation. I will serve you in whatever political body you represent. I am a stable, reliable, and efficient assassin. Query. Your lightsaber indicates you are a Jedi, Master. We are duty-bound to hunt down and destroy Sith, correct?
I'm always happy to work on my lightsaber techniques.
Affirmation. Our objectives are in perfect alignment. I foresee no difficulties serving your needs. Information. I will locate your starship and familiarize myself with your crew. I promise not to eliminate anyone without your authorization.